Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. It really means a lot to me and I hope you are doing amazing so far today. If you're new to our channel, go ahead and hit the red subscribe button so that you can join our YouTube family and be a part of all of our future videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it because I really appreciate it and it really supports the channel. So one thing that I've been doing over the past few days while I've been social distancing and in quarantine is taking a few minutes out of every single day to make sure I think about some things that I'm grateful for, because this time there's a lot of negativity going around at the moment and it's really easy to get down on yourself. So what I want you guys to do is leave a comment down below of something that you're grateful for today, and I'll start and just share that I am super grateful for all of you that continuously join in and watch my videos, because it really means a lot and I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for you. So with saying that, I want to jump into today's topic. We are going to be discussing all of the things that I no longer buy, whether that be for saving money reasons or environmental reasons. I realize there's a lot of products that I no longer buy, and I want to make a video about it and kind of explain why I don't buy these things. And I've actually seen a lot of these videos circulate on YouTube, and I find it really interesting to see what people no longer buy, what they feel like they don't need. I actually got this idea from Megan Hughes, who is a YouTuber that I love. Megan is so hilarious and I love all of her videos. She did a video called 30 Things That I No Longer Buy, so I will link her video down below if you want to check it out, because that's where the inspiration for this one came from. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about that I no longer buy is brand new clothes. So obviously I do still go shopping and I still need to wear clothes, but I make sure that I always shop secondhand. So I love going out to thrift stores and seeing what kind of fun, cool, and unique pieces that I can find. I actually got this shirt at a thrift store for $4, and I made this switch about a year ago and I stopped buying brand new clothes. I did this for environmental reasons because it takes so many resources to create a new piece of clothing. I can't remember how many liters of water it actually takes to produce like one t-shirt, but it is so much and it's just unnecessary because there are so many pieces of clothing out there that are just sitting in thrift stores that you can totally buy for a really great price that still have lots of good life left in them. So whenever I need a new piece of clothing, I always go out to the thrift store and I can usually find something that's really great. And what I love about thrift shopping is that you always find something unique and different from what other people have. Because I remember I went through this phase in high school and middle school, and everybody used to shop at like Hollister and H&M and Forever 21, and everybody had the exact same clothes, and that's just no fun. You want to be unique. So if you're going out to thrift stores, it's so easy to find really unique pieces, and that's what I love about thrift shopping. And it's really cheap, so it's good for your wallet, and I just don't see the need to really spend a whole bunch of money on brand new clothes anymore. The next kind of group of items that I no longer buy anymore are frozen meals or prepackaged snacks and things like that. So most of these things I can't even eat anyways because I am gluten-free. So a lot of these things are like wheat flour based, so I can't eat them. But normally I try my best to eat whole foods, or I'll buy like different things and make my own snacks. I like making cookies and muffins and stuff like that that I can easily just take on the go with me. It's cheaper and it's also healthier for you because you know exactly what's going into your foods. And then I also really enjoy cooking, so I like making my dinners every single night, and I just don't really see the need to buy like frozen meals that I just heat up in the microwave. Even though it's like less convenient when you're putting your meals together every single night, it is healthier, and I find that it stretches a lot further when it comes to your grocery budget. So if I buy a bunch of groceries and then I meal plan, I can usually have my meals for a really long time if I make enough for leftovers. But when you're purchasing pre-made meals and things that just go in your freezer, just think about it. Like one prepackaged meal is probably $3 or $4, and it does you for one evening, but you could spend money on ingredients that will do you for so much longer than that, and it ends up being better in the long run, even if it does take you a little bit longer to meal plan and then prep all of your ingredients and actually make the food. The next item that I no longer buy, which honestly surprises a lot of people, is alcohol. So I will be honest with you guys, I do buy like a little bit of cider every now and again. I'll probably go to the liquor store and buy a can of cider maybe once a month or once every 3 weeks or something, just for a special occasion, or if me and Aaron are having a date night in, I'll have a glass of cider. But I am not the type of person to spend money on alcohol like when I go out to restaurants, and I certainly do not drink every weekend. So my alcohol budget for the month is literally probably like $5 because a can of cider is $5 and that's all I spend on alcohol. I'm just really not a big drinker. I never have been. I don't like the taste of wine. I don't like the taste of beer. So yeah, alcohol is just something that I no no longer buy, and I just don't see the need of spending money on it. Extra makeup are other items that I no longer spend money on. When I was younger in middle school, I used to buy so much makeup, and honestly, I don't know where I got my money because I used to go to Sephora and spend like $90. Man, I was living the good life when I was in middle school because I do not have that kind of money now to just blow at Sephora. But now I have my favorite products that I stick with, and that's basically all I wear. So I have my Revlon foundation that I wear, my Maybelline mascara that cost me like $7, and I just wear the same products because they work for me, I like them, and I just don't see the need of going out and spending money on a whole bunch of different makeup. Sometimes I will treat myself to a new lipstick because I do really like having different lipsticks to wear in my videos and things like that. But yeah, other than my main staple products, I don't spend extra money on makeup. The next item I no longer buy are Ziploc bags, and Ziploc bags are the bane of my existence. I feel like they are so unnecessary and they just clog up landfills, and it breaks my heart when I see people using Ziploc bags because it is so easy to just make the switch to reusable containers. If you have snacks that you want to bring to school or work, you can just put your snack in a reusable container, and it's just as easy as a Ziploc bag. You can use it over and over again, so you're not spending the money and you're not putting all of that little bits of plastic into landfills. Another thing I no longer buy are garbage bags, and you're probably wondering, like, Christina, how do you get rid of your garbage if you don't buy garbage bags? But what I do is every single time I go out to the store, I'll just get a couple of plastic bags that, you know, like your groceries normally come in, and what I do is I use those in my garbage can in my kitchen. So we are really good about recycling and composting, so we don't have that much garbage anyway. So we have a pretty small garbage can in my kitchen, and I just use grocery bags as my garbage bags. I also do want to say though that I always take my reusable bags when I go out grocery shopping, but I will put a couple of items in those plastic bags just so that I can use them for garbage bags. Paper towel is another household item that I no longer buy, and my parents are just so confused by this. They don't get how I don't use paper towel. It's such a foreign concept to them, but I'll say the same thing to you guys that I say to them. I just use rags. So if I make a mess, which usually I don't, I'm pretty careful, I will just use a rag that I keep in the drawer in my kitchen, and I'll wipe it up with the rag, so I don't really need to use paper towel. And then if I do get something on my face or something like that, I'll just use a face cloth, I guess, and wipe it off. So once I made the switch from stopping to buy paper towels, I really didn't see a difference, and it's an extra $5 or $8 onto your grocery bill every time you go if you are buying paper towel. And yeah, I just see it as unnecessary, so I made the switch to rags, and it's been great. The next two items that I no longer buy are plastic wrap and aluminum foil. Just like the Ziploc bags, I always just use reusable containers, so if I ever have anything left over, rather than putting a piece of plastic wrap over the top of the pot or the bowl, I'll just scrape everything out into a reusable container, put a cover on it, and then keep it in my fridge. So I really don't see the need to use plastic wrap or aluminum foil because I'm making extra waste, and then I also don't have to buy it, so I don't have to include it in my grocery budget. I just reuse my containers and it works perfectly fine. Two shower items that I no longer buy are body wash and shave cream. And yes, I do still wash my body when I get in the shower, but all I use is a bar soap. I use the Sensitive Dove soap for my body and my face, and I think it works perfectly fine. I find I feel cleaner when I use bar soap. I don't know why, I just like to rub it all over my body, and it just feels better to me. And then when I shave my legs, I just use some conditioner or just the soap, honestly, and I find that works perfectly fine. So I don't feel the need to buy a whole bunch of products to use in my shower. I just have my shampoo, my conditioner, and then my Dove bar soap. Another thing that I don't buy anymore is bottled drinks. So when I'm at home, I just drink ice water. Sometimes I'll put some lemon or some lime in it, and that's all I drink. So I don't buy juice or pop or anything like that. Just water is my go-to. I find it makes me feel better, and you're not creating waste by having a whole bunch of bottles. Sometimes I will buy sparkling water because I really like to have sparkling water. It still feels like I'm drinking pop or soda, but it's healthy for you, and it just comes in the cans that you can recycle, so it's not a big deal. I also no longer buy dry shampoo. I was addicted to dry shampoo for a long time, and I would use so much of it, but then I found out this little life hack that if you use baby powder, it's actually just as good as dry shampoo, and when my hair gets a little bit greasy, I'll just put some baby powder in the roots, rub it in, and then it works the exact same. I have a really big thing of baby powder that I got at Walmart, and I've been using it for 6 months now. It lasts so much longer, and it does the exact same thing as dry shampoo, and I think the big bottle was $2 or $3 or something, so it definitely is a lot cheaper. And the last thing that I want to talk about that I no longer purchase are dryer sheets for my laundry. I've actually never used dryer sheets. My parents parents always did when they did my laundry, but once I moved out, I never purchased dryer sheets myself, and I don't have a really big problem with my clothes being staticky or anything like that. It does put a nice smell on your clothes, I will say that, but I just don't feel the need to buy dryer sheets, and if you're not using dryer sheets, you're not creating that extra waste. As you guys can see, I put a lot of thought into this. I do really value the environment, and I try my best to make my eco footprint as small as possible. If you are someone who really likes using dryer sheets, but you're looking for a reusable alternative, I have seen people use these like little felt balls or something that they throw in with their laundry, and it does the same thing as a dryer sheet, but you can use them over and over again. And I know you can order them online on Amazon or at different eco-friendly shops. All right, everyone, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you liked it, and I hope it gave you some ideas of things that you can maybe stop buying to save a little bit of money or to save the environment. If you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because I really appreciate it, and go ahead and hit the red subscribe button if you want to join our YouTube family. I have my Instagram, my Facebook page, all of that stuff linked down below for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!